Good evening, everybody. I am so excited that you're here. I'm not gonna lie, it's super weird being YouTube live with no makeup on, but that's the whole point of this evening is to learn how to do a no makeup look. This is my favorite thing for summertime. I apologize if there's some background noise because you gotta have the air conditioner on, right? But good evening. So excited that you're here. If you don't know me, my name is Kelsey Welliver. I have been teaching skincare and makeup, partnered with Mary Kay for the past 13 years, and it has been a wonderful journey, and I just love it. So hopefully you guys learn something new tonight, and if you want to learn more than what I'm teaching you or dive into more specifics of either contour, highlight, let me know. There's plenty of classes that I teach. You can do individual experiences, group experiences. It's a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to head and clip this, and hopefully there's no crazy rustling or background noise or things like that, and you can still hear me. That's a little piece of who I am, a little bit of awkwardness. But in the chat, feel free to throw questions in there that you have, and then I will hopefully be able to respond as I see them, or I always go back to the replays and respond, or feel free just to reach out to me questions. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be doing this evening is, of course, Mary Kay only, and it fits in this cutie little bag. That's it. Could you imagine your whole face fitting in this bag? Easy to travel with, to go. All right, so hopefully I remember to bring everything because I'm at my studio. Alrighty, so the first thing I always use is foundation primer. Foundation primer, I call it crack filler. It goes into fine lines and wrinkles. It fills in your pores so your foundation lasts longer, helps it be a little sweat proof in the summer and the humidity, and your foundation will appear more smoother with it. So I have my mirror here. Let me turn it. Hopefully it's not too much in the view. And my millennial self just had to have the wispies down, which was probably a poor decision for a makeup tutorial. So you just rub your foundation primer in. If you have really large pores, you literally use it like you're spackling in drywall, like a hole in your drywall. And so it tends to be like the T-zone for us. Anywhere else you're going to work in a downward motion because unfortunately we all do have that peach fuzz. All right, let me see if I can get those back. I just put primer on them so they're going to look greasy. That is what it is. Okay, after foundation primer, I will use our CC cream. This is my go-to for the summer. It's got SPF 15. Yours will not come with hair. SPF 15. The shade I'm going to be using is light to medium. This is our brand new cosmetic sponge. She is just glorious. All right. So I'm just going to do like a pump. Oops, that wasn't a good pump. So like a pump and a half of CC cream. Dab, dab, dab. And you just blend. You can go in a downward motion. This sponge works great for all cream makeup, concealers, cream contour, cream blush. You're going to see me using it all today. So the goal of no makeup is to really have a little makeup on because believe it or not, your foundation is your protection for your skin. It is part of your skincare because if you are washing your face morning and night, cleansing, cleaning out your pores, detoxing everything, and then you're going out into the world and the elements, all of that pollution, oil, dirt, grime is getting into your pores, and we don't want that. So your foundation protects you. It's like when you're driving your car and you get all of those bugs on the front. You know how some people used to have those bug mats? It's like the bug mat is your foundation. My hair is wild here, but like, what are you going to do after a day full of humidity? All right, so a little bit of CC cream. You can tell it covers. It's not a full coverage like our liquid foundation would be, but it helps even out your skin tone, and I love that it's got your SPF in it, and the foundation primer has SPF in it as well. So we're going to set those aside. Kind of use this as my little to-do list in here. Next is our multi-benefit concealer. Right now I've got a little bit of color on my face, so I'm actually going to use Light 3. Just for reference, in the wintertime, I was using light 2. Sometimes you need to shake them. They are water-based. There we go. Less is more here. So I do about like 3 dots here and a couple over here to just highlight. And I'm not going to do it in this video because, again, this is like a no makeup look. But you can use this to go in with like highlight down your nose. I think this is called your Cupid's bow. I'm really not too sure. Ooh, I got like concealer on my eye. So it just nicely brightens that under area. Then I bring it up. So anytime I am doing like contour, you kind of want to angle it a little bit to give that facelift look. If you have super pigmented eyelids, they are purpley red. You can see some like redness here. Sometimes I will go in with my concealer on my eyelid just to brighten that area up as well without needing an eyeshadow. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is brows. Oh, I didn't bring my little brow brush. Okay. So usually I brush my brows out. The brows are key to your face for creating definition and lifting and highlighting the eye area. And then on this page that this live is on, sorry, I'm not the best with multitasking. I do have a whole brow tutorial that will teach you how to shape and do your brows. But I highly recommend going to like an esthetician or somebody that went to school for like brows and waxing and get them professionally shaped. And then if you do it enough, they'll keep their shape and then it's easy for you to maintain them. This is our brow tint. I love, love, love this product. It's important if it's like on the newer side to scrape off any of the extra product, but it's a little tiny mascara wand. And then you simply just go through and brush in your brows, and it creates that natural brow hair look, which is why I love this product. You don't have to go in with a brow pencil, super fine little strokes. Like you're doing that with this tint, but it's naturally like the brush is creating it. And I just saw a tutorial yesterday, somebody taking brow powder with a toothbrush and combing their brow. It's super messy, and then you clean it up and they look like perfect brows. I'm like, I should try a video on that just to see. The other trick to your brows is I usually start like right here because you don't want them like super dark and too much product right here at the front. Okay, just trying to see if they're even here. And your brows are meant to be like cousins, not twins. If you have super defined brows, you can just take a clear brow gel that we have. Okay, this one's giving me a hard time. That's a little bit better. But this one, she's my favorite today. She's an A++. This is like, I'll give her like a B+. That's all right. Okay, so we did that. We did the concealer, so let me get that out of the way so don't double do things. Okay, I'm gonna go in. This is our limited edition cream cheek blush. You're not gonna be able to get this forever, so you could do like a powder at this point, but you would put on your translucent powder before. So any creams are gonna go underneath your powder. So this is our peachy one, which is called Kind Spirit. Put it on top of your cheekbones. It's a lighter peachy shade. And yes, I have cheek blindness and I'm okay with that. And then I'm just going to take the sponge and blend it in here. You want it to be on your apples of your cheek and then go up. And I'm not doing any contour or anything like that today. Because again, this is a no makeup look. This is just like quick. You want a little bit of color on your face to just feel alive for the summer. Maybe you work from home, but I swear to God, if you do your makeup, you are more productive. Even if that's just some CC cream, your brows, and mascara, I put it to test. I swear you'll have a more productive day at work if you work from home. Or get dressed for the day. Put on a pair of earrings even if you don't do your makeup. Or dress up a little bit and sit at your home office. There's some proof to the pudding for that. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my translucent powder. It looks white, but it's actually a clear powder. I tap a little bit of it off. Take your all-over powder brush. Tap. And there's no wrong way to do this. This just gets rid of some of that shine. Helps your foundation last longer. All that good stuff. We're going to set her aside. All right, next is mascara. So I'm going to try to not take too long doing mascara. This is our Great Heights new bestie. I absolutely love it, especially if you're doing like 2 to 3 coats. And as you noticed, I did not do any eyeshadow or any eyeliner. And I'll do just one eye and you will see just mascara using a little bit of concealer if you've got an uneven eyelid. Will help lift the eye. So the trick to mascara is to start at the base and I wiggle and roll. All right, that's just one coat. So you can tell it super brightens up the eye and lifts it where you wouldn't need to do any more coats than that. If I'm like going to a wedding or out to dinner, I definitely will do like 2 to 3. But for the sake of time and not boring you guys to death of watching me put on mascara. We have lots of different kinds of mascaras. We have Ultimate. We have Lash Intensity, which is going to give you that falsy look. It's a little bit of a fussier mascara, but it does what it's going to say it does. It intensifies your lashes. I think it's like gives you 70% more volume like lashes. And we all make that lash face. Because when you do that, it like pulls your bottom eyelid down. It's just something we naturally do. I'm just do a little bit more over here. And the trick to coating your lashes is you want that first layer to dry. But I had a makeup artist teach us once that your lashes do not take shape until it's been at least 2 coats. So work with your mascara. Did I just get a lash? Sometimes I blink into it and that helps. I can't tell if that lash is loose. Are you a Lucy in there? Sorry, I start to lose my marbles by the end of the day. So you can see a little bit of a lift and different in volume. Hopefully you can from that distance. So let me just even it out here. Even though I'll be going right to bed after this. To just wash it all off, but that's okay. Look at that. Here it is. All right. So the last thing, okay, two last things. Bronzer and highlighter, just a little bit. So we have ours usually limited edition. So sadly, check with your beauty consultant if she's got any left in stock. But I love just a little bit of highlighter and then a little bit of bronzer on the cheeks. Bronzer goes where you would naturally get like the sun, like if you were out in the sun without sunscreen, which I don't encourage, where would you get sunburn essentially? Alrighty, we're gonna put the Millennial Wispies back down. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with lip gloss. This is Soft Nude, just a nice glittery nude color to really finish your look here. I love a good nude lip. This color's got like that iridescent pearl to it. And that's it. That is your no makeup look. I have no idea how long it took. I feel like my watch died, but not too long, right? So thank you guys for tuning in this evening and watching. I will be teaching a full, more glam makeup class on this coming Monday, I believe. Yes, Monday the 20th. So if you're watching this live, that class is via Zoom, so it's interactive. You don't have to be a Mary Kay user. Just bring your own makeup to your table. It is virtual, it's via Zoom, and I will help you use your own products to do your face. And I will be answering any questions that you have. How do I actually do my brows? Where does my contour go? Like, what lip gloss? Should I be using lip liner? All that good stuff. So let me know if you'd love to attend that. I can send you the Zoom link, but I hope you guys learned something new and have a great night. Bye.